Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. I'm Sam and today I am working on Brookside Retreat. I will pop a picture up of the image here because obviously you're just going to see the one square. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. I'm really pleased to have you along. Please do the usual stuff, like the video and subscribe and share and comment, all of the good things. Any details you may need from me are in the description box. If you are coming back, welcome back. I know that you're going to be pleased there's another video, and today I'm going to be focusing predominantly on comments and questions because we're coming up to #DIYDP24, the first of the annual events, and that starts next Friday, so I'm prepping ahead to get everything ready before then. Now you will see this video after you've probably seen the live, so yeah, I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. What am I using today? I am using my very first original soft grip pen. As you can see, mine is very shiny now from the oils in my fingers. I have a 6 placer and a single placer, both of which have double-sided tape in. Double-sided tape is my medium of choice. You of course can use anything that you're comfortable with. I also have my very first original cook pot. This is like, we're going all original. This is literally just a 10-gram pot that I decorated with acrylic. It was my very first one, and I love this one because it's got the lid on it and I can just put all my trash in there, so I do like it. I am also of course using the pink XL tray with the new blinged up logo on it. Thank you to everybody that has commented on the tray, the logo, everything. I really do appreciate it. And you know what, I find it really therapeutic when people order the XL tray and I need to bling them up. It's such a relaxing thing to do. I absolutely love it. There will of course be a limited edition colour that you can see from Friday the 1st of November onwards, and it will be going on sale on the 1st of December, so you need to come back and have a look for that. So canvas, this is Brookside Retreat by Chuck Pinson. It's the only Chuck Pinson I have ever bought. Let me just get my next colour, otherwise I will do more talking and no diamond painting. It is a 36.6 by 27.6 inch or 93 by 70 centimetres, so it's a big one. It's a big canvas. It is square drills, which of course is my favourite, and I can say that I am definitely enjoying working on this more now that I've got more than the first row done. You know, starting to get into some detail and I'm loving it. Anyone that watches me knows I'm not a confetti fan. I'm not, you know, I've said it, I'm not patient, but a lot of this now is confetti blocking, which is what I call when you have these small areas where you can use a multi-placer. Yeah, absolutely loving it now. So I currently have this canvas in my snug, which is just another name for my office, and then I have Wicked Witch, which is the round drill canvas that I'm doing, is on my table in the front room. It is Sunday, although this video will not be going up on a Sunday, but it is Sunday. It is my day off from everything, day off, and I've chosen to spend it with you, to do a bit of filming. So thank you for joining me. I do hope that everyone is well. and that things are going good. We have positivity spreading everywhere. I'm all about the positive. I think the biggest thing that I have changed about myself in this last year, aside from giving up smoking, the biggest thing that I have done is I have learned to let things go. It can be very hard when we live in a society where everybody's about, what am I going to get from it? If I help you, what are you going to do for me? I'm not about that. You know, I do the things that I do because I want to do them, not because I expect anything from it. It's just not the way, it's always been that way for me, but I think just recently it is really, really hit home. So, you know, if I mention somebody else or somebody's product or whatever, I'm not doing it because I expect to get anything. All right, I'm doing it because I like product. It's as simple as that. There is no tit for tat here. It's not part of my build. And on that note, I do have to say that this last year, despite things that may have gone wrong, I think my spiritual journey has been bloody fabulous and has helped me so much. So although they won't see it, I'm going to do a mental shout out for all of my ladies, my sisterhood. Because honestly, you know, my whole way of thinking has changed. For the better, I hasten to add, for the better. I also need to get rid of that green drill there. This is what most of my trash drills are. They're just drills that I've dropped. I end up putting them in there rather than putting them. I can't bother to match them up. Not for one drill. Anyway. So I am really enjoying this. I am going to try hopefully this week to get ahead with videos, because I can video ahead for some of the videos for the event. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be a much smaller turnout than we've had previously, but that's okay. Means that it's not going to take me so long, and it does mean that I can fully immerse myself this time. And I didn't in May because I didn't, it was kind of last minute. And obviously last November, I just lost my dad. So I was pretty much working on autopilot. So hopefully with a little smaller audience, then I can concentrate. And it would be so nice because I've nearly finished that first canvas. I have 4 canvases for my conversion. 2 are the same size and the other 2 are small sections. I've actually got them on 1 canvas. I'm just going to cut it up. But really looking forward to getting down on that and just getting some work done. Have I got any of those? I have no idea. I will say I am using bottle storage. It is my favourite storage, but I do have a huge amount of Tic Tacs, huge amount of Tic Tac boxes. So I am going to be kitting up at some point, just because I can, you know. You know I like kitting up. But I'm going to kit up and I'm going to use these Tic Tac boxes. I don't know when. I need to sit and take all the bloody labels off, which is, I might do that later actually when I'm watching TV. I need to get all of the labels off, and I need to find what I'm going to put them in and how I'm going to do it. Now I would imagine that I will probably use the Tic Tac containers if I have a canvas that doesn't have a lot of colours in it, because they are quite big. We shall see. We shall see. I had originally planned on replacing the bags in my spare drill storage, but problem is it's going to increase the amount of boxes I've got, so I don't think that's going to work. But anyway, I digress. Let me just get those bits in. Now I am using my fingers obviously to run over my canvas to see if there's any out of place, because I can just give them a bit of a wiggle and push them in. I've missed an orange one there. That's not good, so I have to get that in a bit. So, as usual, I'm going to go through some of the comments and questions that have been left on videos in the last couple of weeks. If you would like to have your name called out, then please do comment on this video. And I will call them out on the next WIP that I get a chance to do. Now, bearing in mind, please, that in November there will be a large amount of videos that are working on the conversion. And I've said before, it is a lot harder to do comments and questions when you're doing a conversion, because you have to concentrate more. So please bear that in mind, and please bear in mind that there will be lots of WIP videos and not a lot else throughout November, but that's because it's DIY DP. Have you got your cover papers yet? If you haven't got your cover papers yet, head over to Calb Sparkles on Etsy and get your DIY DP 24. Actually, they just say hashtag DIY DP. Oh, I've missed two. I've just found one drill, so I've used that, and now I've got another one. Should I just get, oh, there's two there. I've missed quite a few. Let's just get them quickly before I do comments. Yeah, pop over. And I've put those E's away and I haven't finished. I'm off to a good start today, aren't I? A very good start. If you are curious and you are new, the noise in the background is actually the 3D printers. They are printing frantically. Now, I will say, with limited edition colours, I don't actually do that many trays. So when I say it's limited edition, I literally mean that. You are talking that there's probably about 50 trays across the 3 sizes. That's it, no more than that. It's literally, you are literally getting a very small amount, so it pays to be quick. I have been buying sort of 3 rolls. So one roll is just for the extra large now, but I only get 8 or 9 trays from an extra large roll, so it's not many. Don't hang about. So let's get some comments and questions done. So what I'm going to do is I am going to prop my tablet up like that, because I don't want the comments and questions in view. It just doesn't look very good, does it? Look, why am I putting them away? Don't put them away, Samantha. You've got drills to lay, mate. Concentrate. If you are sitting there and you're new and you're thinking, this bloody woman talks to herself, get used to it. I talk to myself a lot. It's a normal thing for me. Okay, so first of all, we have Janice Steering 4356. She says, I love watching you kitting it up. It's going to be beautiful and colourful. Can't wait to see it finish. Oh, this was on Balloon Girl. Is Balloon Girl by Ennis Guerrero? No, it's not. Shut up. What did I kit it up in, folks? I'm trying to find the canvas now, if you're wondering. No, it's not. It's by Sandra Winter. Right, I need to change that. I do apologise. I apologise to Sandy for putting the wrong name on it. I will change that later. It's not by Ennis Guerrero. I do apologise. I absolutely loved kitting it up. The colours are gorgeous. They are very sweet shop. And yeah, going to be looking forward to doing it, and especially after doing the one I'm currently doing, because it's a lot of darker colours. it's not as bright. So yeah, it will be lovely. So thank you for commenting. We then have the lovely Villica from the Netherlands. She says, hi Sam, love the colour palette of this kit. Hope to see you working on this soon. I'm working on a DAC kit, the kitchen tree, in squares and a snacking rounds, a budget but not a licensed kit. Oh, bless you. She said, please pray for my lovely daughter. She's 34 weeks pregnant and got involved in a severe car accident today. She broke her back, but so far the baby seems okay. Enjoyed watching you. It relieved my stress. Love from the Netherlands, Villica. Oh my word, Villica. I will absolutely, I will, at the end of every circle each week, we send out healing. So we all put names in for healing. So I will put your daughter in for healing at the next circle. I do hope that everything remains good, and that your daughter, you know, heals. How bloody awful. I also need to say a massive thank you to Villica. She brought me coffee. If you don't know what that is, I have a link in the description box where people can buy me a cup of coffee, and the funds from that go towards me buying new kits, products, etc. for diamond painting. I do only buy pretty much from Diamond Art Club now. I am really against certain things, and you know, I stand by my principles, but I'm not telling anybody else that you can't. You know, you buy what you need, you do you. Because we all have different things, don't we, that we feel strongly about. Don't even get me started on AI. Don't even get me started on the conversation that me and Ashley had yesterday about AI. Yeah, scary stuff. Maybe I can do that in a video. That would be quite interesting. I'll come back to that. So anyway, thank you, Villica. Thank you for buying me a coffee. It is very much appreciated. But as always, your comments, you know, your likes on the videos, they all go such a long way to helping me. So I am really appreciative. Thank you very much. And I will be thinking of you, Villica. I promise. Stephanie Schreiner, she said, love the kit up. Have a good day, Sam. Well, thank you, Stephanie. I hope you have a good day too. Kitting up always makes me feel better. Always. I love it. And you know what? At the minute, it looks quite nice because I've either got the storage stuff that I bought. Those of you that have been with me and I know what I'm talking about. Or Elizabeth Ward, which look really pretty, or bottle storage. So it all looks really good. Let's see how we go. Try and get them back in there so I can get my next colour. But thank you for commenting. And for those of you that are new, when I like a comment to say that I've read it, and I also give it a love heart if I have read that comment out, just so that you know that I have answered it, so that if you don't get a chance to go to it straight away, you will at some point. It also helps me because then I know which ones I've commented and which ones I haven't. So thank you very much. The Shiny Diamond 0524. She says, love this kitting up video. Love the colour palette. Can't wait to see you work on it. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. I think it will be. It's a gorgeous kit. It really is a gorgeous kit. And it looks like fun. That's the main thing. It looks like it's going to be a really fun one to do. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Although I don't think there'll be a vote anytime soon because I've still got quite a lot on the other one to do yet, and certainly a lot to do on this one. So as soon as I'm able to put a vote up, I will do. I do like to have you guys choose my canvas. I don't know, I like interacting with you. I like that you guys have some control over what I'm doing. No, you don't get control over what I buy, but I can give you control over what I work on. And I like that. I like having you involved. Lovely. Right, so the next set of comments, they are on the last Whip and Chat on Wicked Witch, which is by Ennis Guerrero, I hasten to add. I've got a run of emojis from my fabulous Kelly in Australia. Thank you, my darling. You don't have any idea of how pleased I was when I saw your name come back. And I hope that you're doing okay, that you are coping. If anyone wants to know, I've had horrendous week this week for pain. Absolutely horrendous. And I would tell you all about it, but do you know what? It actually makes it sound like I'm just feeling sorry for myself, so I'm not going to. Let's just say it's been a challenge. I still went to work, so it wasn't a tramadol day. So that's something. That helps. Okay, so next comment is from Yesenia. She said, "Hi Sam, I really love this kind of videos. In my case, I'm doing an art dot. It's a Hogwarts castle. I love DAC, but there are several images from Dreamer Designs that I love. In your case, it's like the Elizabeth Ward. The thing is, bottle storage are more practical actually. My daughter is like using them. She loves bottle storage." Absolutely agree with you, Yesenia. And like I said, if I had to choose, if I was only allowed to use one type of storage, I would hands down bottle storage every single time. It is my favourite. I just love the fact it looks nice, it's practical. I can store extras in the net bit. It's got a handle so it travels well, you know. I absolutely adore the bottle storage. However, I haven't got enough bottle storage to kit up as many as I kit up, so I have to switch for something. I have to use other stuff, so you know, I work with what I've got. But absolutely got what you meant, and thank you so much for commenting, my lovely. Oh, so 20101946 Iffy, the lovely Sue. She says, "I'm in my 70s. You are not in your 70s, Sue. I would never, ever have thought you were in your 70s. You're a very young-minded person then. Bless you. And thank you for revealing your age. I know it's not something as ladies do, but way to go." She said, "I don't have a grey hair in my head. Why I haven't gone grey, I don't know. I'm just lucky, I suppose. For that reason, I have my hair long because it's all I have left from my youth." Great chat video, Sam. Is Penny okay? She hasn't done a video for quite a while. Well, number one, absolutely keep your hair long. I think, you know, like when you grow up, when you grow up, you are born an innocent, but you grow up with the things that your parents and grandparents and all that say. And that's what shapes you as a person. So there are certain things that you don't do because you were told that's not ladylike or that's not. So just for instance, I don't drink out of pint glasses. My grandfather thought that ladies did not drink out of pint glasses, but they could have a cigar providing it was a slim panatella. So there you go. Other things, I never wear something that will show off my boobs and my legs at the same time. It's one or the other. I don't know why, I just got told it was tarty if you do both. The same way that if I'm doing my makeup, if I've got heavy eyes, heavily made up eyes, I have a nude lipstick. If I have a bright lipstick, I have more toned down eyes. It's that sort of thing. So I just feel like having my hair shorter and letting it go grey is part and parcel of me growing older. And do you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's fine. But you keep your hair long. Absolutely. If it's your best feature, make the most of it. My boobs are out all the time, mate. Because that's what, when you get bigger, the one good thing, well, there's two consolations for getting bigger. There are two things that come with it that actually are a bit of a godsend. Number one, if you're bigger, you tend to have bigger boobs. So therefore, you can rock a low-cut dress. Absolutely. The other thing, we have really good skin. When you're bigger, you know, every time you see someone who's bigger and they lose loads and loads of weight, what's the first thing that happens? Their skin on their face goes more wrinkly, so they instantly look older. True story. Don't believe me. True story. Obviously, as you now know, Penny is starting her own battle, and she's on the start of that, and that's why she'd been a bit quiet. She was, you know, rightly so, in a bit of a bad place, but I have to say her positivity is winning through. You can't help but admire her, because she truly does approach everything from a battle stance. So very proud of her, and as I'm sure you will be aware, she is filming again. She's filming when she can, and yeah, I know you've all got her back. So thank you for the comment, but I couldn't comment anything at the time because it wasn't my place to say. But thank you for commenting, Sue. Get these in. I'm sitting here in the snug, and I don't know if Ashley has lit the fire. Our boiler has stopped working, so we've got someone coming out to look at the boiler today. But that does mean that he's more liable to light the fire. And the wall behind me, or the wall next to me, is actually where the fireplace is. So if he lights that fire, it's going to be baking in here. Which is why I decided my pen is not releasing my drill. Better. That's why I decided to film quite early. Number one, it means that I can spend the day diamond painting, which will be nice. But I've also got to take my daughter to Essendine, which is near Stamford, to go and play Dungeons and Dragons. Who knew? Okay, next question. We've got Cheryl. She said, "Hi Sam, I'm watching this while working on a Halloween canvas from DAC while recovering from dental surgery that I had a couple of days ago. My jaw is swollen, my mouth hurts, and my stitches are annoying the hell out of me. I feel like the past couple of months have been nothing but doctor's appointments and tests, as I have a few chronic conditions that need monitoring. I'm only in my 40s. I'm too young to feel like an old woman." Oh, I hear you, Cheryl. I hear you. Number one, I hope that you're feeling better soon. Number two, same. Okay, I'm 52. And at 52, there are women that are trotting around in high heels, partying still, staying out all night, you know, skiing, all that sort of stuff. And here's me, this week alone, I changed the bed and put my back into spasm. Like, seriously, you don't mind, do you? Like, if you do an awful lot of gardening and you get a bad back, you think, oh well, you know, I've worked really hard today. But when you just change the bed, you should be able to change the bed, for God's sake. And then Tuesday I did 2 friends' nails, which meant that Wednesday my hand was agony and I had to wear a compression glove. And then what else happened? Oh, and then last night I had really bad pain in one shoulder. To a point for a bit there I thought, oh my God, you have an heart attack. Well, I think it was indigestion. But anyway, so I shouldn't be feeling this way. And I've had my like the fibro started when I was in my 20s, so I've had a long time of chronic health conditions, so I know how you feel. And some days it's just easier when someone says how you doing, it's easier just to say what doesn't hurt because it's a quicker list. So I'm with you, I'm with you. Oh, they're not all going to fit, so let's put that lid back on and get the other one. But thank you for commenting, Cheryl. I hope that you're feeling a little bit better, but have to say this weather, this time of year, always kicks off my stuff because it's always worse in the winter. I spent most of Monday and Tuesday with a hot water bottle shoved down the back of my trousers just to stave off the backache, really. So I know how you feel. Dotty Diva, the lovely Billy, she says, wow, green eyes look great. They do, don't they? It was just, I wasn't going to add anything in, and I certainly don't want to add in a whole bunch of different ABs on that canvas. It's been done without them. I don't think it needs them. I don't think every painting needs ABs. But I just wanted the green eyes. I just thought it would look pretty cool. And it does, so thank you. She says, sounds good that you're getting away for a few days. Yes, mourning our parents is hard, but it's good to think of the fun times and have a little talk to them mentally. It is, very much so. An interesting story. We were travelling on Friday, and we were talking about the previous weekend and the fact that I hadn't felt my dad there. And I'd sort of said to Ash, you know, I'm just a bit confused as to why he wasn't there. And as I said it, the song Bring Me Sunshine came on the radio. Obviously Sunshine is what my dad used to call me. So it came on instantly as if to say, I'm here, I'm with you, don't panic. It was so nice. And I just looked at Ashley and he looked at me and goes, there you go. It's that simple. And that's what I get comfort from. It's those little things that give me that little bit of comfort. So you're absolutely right. She said, yes, bottle storage. I have 60 and 54 bottles in zipper cases. If I have more drills than 70, I use my harbour freight for those few. Oh, good idea. And that's exactly what I thought I could use, like these Tic Tac boxes for. You know, if I've got like 63 paintings, I can put 3 of those in the case with the bottle storage. Job's a good one. So they've all come in handy, and I would much rather have everything all together than have them in different places. Although I do actually have a big bag somewhere of extra drills for this one. Are they down there? They're around somewhere. Don't know where, but they're around somewhere. It won't matter soon because I won't be working on these. There'll be a bit of a lull. I'll probably work on the Wicked Witch one rather than this one, because this is a little bit harder to work on a small table with. We shall see. She also says, dog barking doesn't bother me. I love dogs. Have a great day. Hugs, Billy. Thank you, Billy. I mean, I love dogs, but when they go off on one, especially Pepper. Pepper is so vocal. She barks at everything. Storm, not so much. She's a little bit calmer. And her bark isn't as high pitched. It's not as grating as Pepper's is. And we had it last night. We had fireworks going off. Pepper's not too bad with fireworks. She pretty much ignores them, but Storm was not happy. So we were comforting her somewhat. But, you know, that's dogs for you. Again, emojis from Kelly Ripper. And then on Whip and Chat Brookside Retreat, so the last time I worked on this, she also says, light gone roll. So at the minute, I have always had my camera mount and my light on the same pole. I got my husband to buy me this rig for Christmas a couple of years ago. And it's a really good rig. So I have a horizontal arm that holds my phone, and then a vertical arm that goes up above that, which has my light on it. And usually it is on the shelf on my desk to my right, to my left hand side. But I've been playing around with moving the arm more. So currently I have the light on a small tripod on the shelf, and I actually have my camera arm right in front of me. Yes, it does mean that I have to move the camera arm around. So, you know, if I work my way down this canvas, it's going to be hanging off the desk, and right now that camera arm is where it would hang, so I might need to move it for that. If I was working on the other side of this canvas, I would have to move it over. It's not a biggie, it takes a couple of minutes. So I'm playing around with the camera, and what I'd done was, at that point I still had the camera arm on the shelf, but I had a little light, a little ring light on this little tripod stand, and I put it at the end of the table and I just knocked it off, and I left it off. It just fell off, so I just left it there. At the minute my light is out of the way, and it does mean, and I needed to do this because when it comes to doing DIY DP, I used to have this problem that I'd have to plan where I was on my canvas so that I could have it in shot comfortably, because if I was over one side too far, I couldn't film it, it wouldn't reach. So that's half the reason. I'm going more for a portable movement to make it better for filming. So yeah, that's where the lamp come off. So I'm glad you found that funny. Sue, 2010, 1946. Iffy, very sad news about Penny's illness. It always seems to happen to the nicest people. I really hope she and Annalie will still be able to go to Florida in December. I know, and it does, and that's the worst thing. We're literally still reeling from losing our friend. And then, you know, Penny's diagnosed. As for her holiday, I don't think that Penny is going to be able to make it, because it depends on when her surgery is. And to be fair, Florida, Disneyland, is one of those places where you're walking around a lot. Do you know what I mean? So you do need to be relatively fit to do it. And at the minute, her breathlessness is quite bad. Her pain level isn't great, so I don't think she's going to be able to. But do you know what? She will be able to at some point. So she's got something to aim for. So there we go. Dottie Diva, Billy. She says, love CP. So she loves Chuck Pinson and the confetti. I'm doing Scary Hall and Hummingbird Garden. Have an awesome vacation. Hugs, Billy. Well, thank you very much. If you've seen the last video, you know that our weekend away did not go as well as we expected. And poor Ashley is still struggling. His other ear has now started playing up. So he's just had this last week off work because of it. I don't know what's going to happen this week. We will see. Bless him. So as much as I'm in pain with my fibro and my arthritis and all of that good stuff, and my popped out back, and oh God, yesterday it was my knee. I moved from side to side and my knee went bing, and I just had sharp pain in it. Like literally, I am not ready to be this old. But yeah, with a bit of luck, at least with his, he could have antibiotics and stuff. There isn't really anything I can take other than tramadol. And anyone who takes tramadol regularly knows that A, it makes you dopey as anything. It makes me lazy. It doesn't knock me out anymore. It used to make me sleep quite a lot. It doesn't do that so much, but it does make me a little bit dopey. But it is what it is. She says, I love Chuck Pinson. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, Billy. We then have AlleyCat61. She said, hello, a first time listener from across the pond. Oh, hello from the States. Absolutely lovely to have you on board. She said, I enjoyed your chat. Looking forward to listening to some additional ones. I love Chuck Pinson. I do like confetti. I have a couple in my stash, but haven't worked on one yet. Yours is looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful. And do you know what? It's not that I don't like landscapes. I do. But I was at this point, I had a little point where I wanted to try lots of different artists. Because let's face it, if all I ever worked on were Mandy Manzano's, you guys would get bored so quickly. So I need to offer a little bit of variety. There are some artists that I just wouldn't buy from. They're just not my thing. And there are other artists that I like some but not others. But there's nothing wrong with trying some different ones. I have got another landscape, it could be classed as a landscape, by a different artist, actually Peggy Collins. But you know, I like what I like. It's as simple as that. You know, I love Mandy Manzano's are my favourite. I love working on hers and I love the way they look. However, she does have some that I just would not buy. I'm not into doing religious themes. You know, I don't have a hamster, but a lot of hers I absolutely adore. So it's nice to do a Chuck Pinson. And, you know, as a diamond painter, and as a diamond painter who works on YouTube, I kind of feel I should try some of these different artists. Because at least then I can say I've done this one. I was very lucky. I bought this in a D-stash from a subscriber. And, yeah, actually really enjoying it now. It was just that first row. The confetti isn't bothering me so much. And actually, as I look down the canvas, you've got some really big areas of colour blocking. So that'll keep me happy. That'll keep me going. But it's not going to be finished anytime soon, put it that way, because we are fast approaching DIY DP, and that is going to take most of my time up. But in a good way, I promise. In a good way. Is that all of the threes? I've got a drill sticking there. Darcy Foster said these are literally on the video that I put up yesterday. So she says, give yourself a break, Sam. Life happens to all of us. Yeah, it does. It does. And as much as this whole thing is a hobby, diamond painting is a hobby. Oh, there's 2 threes there. I nearly missed them. I do also feel obliged to put out some content. So I always feel guilty if I haven't put anything up for a few days. But I try to be, you know, at the end of the day, family does come first. And it always will. But I do hold myself responsible somewhat for the channel because it's my channel. So, yeah, I'd still rather try and post up a handful of shorter ones if I can't do. I'm going to get these ends because there's only like 5 of them. So I'm going to do this. But thank you, I appreciate it. She also says, I've been working on Pumpkin Dragon. Oh, sounds nice. She said, took a fall last Friday and messed up my right palm, so I couldn't use my right hand. Was able to do 2 sections last night, puts me at 5/8% done. I say a prayer for Miss Penny every day. Oh, bless you. And she will be so pleased to hear that, because at the minute she's a bit lost. You know, she doesn't know full details exactly of what's going on. Oh, that's my tablet just fell down. I know that she will really appreciate that. So thank you, and I will pass that on to her. Sorry, group. I've got it leaning against my group pen holder. And then the lovely emojis from Kelly again, thank you. And then Stephanie Schreiner, she said, Sam, you are great. I love watching you and Penny. I pray every day for Penny, and I can't enter, but I'm going to try and do a small one just to try. When ordering the canvas, I got a 40 by 40 and it has to be 40 by 50. So I decided to try and do one on paper, but I got up to get with Penny and ask her how to do it. Sam, you're great. You mean a lot to me. Love you, girl. Sending you good vibes. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, we needed to do a... I feel like a 40 by 50 is a good size to be doing. And it's purely because a lot of conversions are on the bigger side. So imagine... Oh, what am I doing? I've just placed 3 drills where they don't need to be. Yes, it's wrong. Am I going to take them off? No, I'm not, because I can't be bothered. And do you know what? It makes this canvas one of a kind. Does it not? I'm the only person with those drills in that position. So I'm going to suck it up and just, if I can find, there we go. I was struggling to find the drills then. Do you know what? They're laid in the wrong place. It's nothing new. Yeah, so when you've got people and they're working on these massive canvases, and obviously one of the prizes is that you win on highest percentage done. Well, if you did a 40 by 40, you could have that, doing a section a day, you could have that done in like 2 weeks. So it just sort of levels the playing ground a little bit. Doing it on paper is literally, you just need graph paper. So you need to look for graph paper, and I think you need to make sure that it is 0.25, is that right? So it should be 4 drills to each main square, I think, is that right? 4 drills to a centimetre, yeah, 4 drills to a centimetre, so 0.25 millimetres. And you lay your double-sided tape down, and then you just lay your drills on the top of that. But yeah, do it alongside us and see how you go on. We will be back, of course, next November, all being well. You know, I'm banking on the fact I will still be on YouTube doing this at that point. You never know, do you? Let's face it, you never know what life's going to throw at you. But I envision that I will be back, so you can always join us for the next one. Right, is that all of those? I mean, I say that, and I'll miss them anyway. Miss them. So yeah, give us a little join and see how you go. Villica. She says, wishing you all the best with everything going on in your life and your worries concerning Penny. Take care, dear Sam. Love from the Netherlands. And she then put, wishing you all the best. I know what you meant. I know it said Washington, but I knew what you meant. Jan Beale with her cat emojis. Thank you very much. And then Sarah Bagpuss Morris, she just said, love the videos. So thank you to everybody that took the time to comment in the last couple of weeks. It is always appreciated. You know, I know, especially if you're watching on a TV, it can be a bit of a faff to like the video and then to comment, etc. So it really is appreciated. And I honestly, whether you take the time to comment or not, I absolutely live for you guys. I really do. You keep me sane, you give me purpose, and that's always a good thing, always a good thing. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to continue off camera. It's been a lovely little session today, and I do like it when I get caught up on all my comments. It makes me feel good. But I will be back soon with another video and or a live. And I've just realised again that I've missed 2. What did I say? I always miss them. Let me get those quickly. So you will be seeing me, because obviously we're coming up to the beginning of the event. If you haven't already, please head over to Calb Sparkle on Facebook, where you will be able to comment and give me the details of your canvas if you're planning on joining us. And I will be back very, very soon. Please like, subscribe, comment and share to help my channel grow. It is always appreciated. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.